Hello guys, and welcome back to the Together We Grow podcast. My name's Paul.
And I'm Tamar.
And this is the Home Fragrance Academy. And this is where we teach people how to start, grow and scale their home fragrance business based on our experience of doing the exact same thing. Growing Cosy Aromas, which was one of the fastest growing home fragrance businesses in the UK, growing that to £7.5 million in sales, and then we sold it.
We did. And now we share all of that knowledge and all of the marketing tips with you so you can do exactly the same thing if that's what you want to do.
Absolutely. This is episode 42, and this is actually our first episode in about 4 months.
It is. It's been a bit of a whirlwind, really, hasn't it? Yeah. We're obviously, you can see we're in a very different setting if you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, since the last time we've recorded an episode, we've actually moved to Cyprus, haven't we?
We have. We've moved completely over to Cyprus, moved our whole life over here, and it's, like I say, it's been a bit of a crazy few months, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. This is something we've been planning for a little while. Not that long, actually, but for a little while. And we've actually had this house here now for 6 months. Mm-hmm. We got it in September last year. And, I mean, we're loving it, aren't we? We made the move permanent on the 1st of February.
Yep. Sold
our house in the UK. This is us now, isn't it?
This is where we want to be. This is where we're really enjoying our time, and we're now focusing on the Home Fragrance Academy and helping as many people as we possibly can again.
Yeah, I mean, living in Cyprus, firstly, you can imagine the benefits you get from it. It's sunny most of the time, the weather's good, the people are good, the food's good. It's a beautiful place to be. But also from a business point of view, what I found is it's so inspirational. As we're talking now, I'm now looking at vast hillside and countryside in the Cypriot sunshine, which is absolutely glorious. Whereas last time we recorded an episode, we were just in the spare bedroom in our house in the UK.
Yeah, we were, and it was most likely raining, to be honest, as well, because there's a few months ago.
Yeah, so it's very inspiring, and it gets me motivated to do good stuff. Since we last done one of these episodes, we have done some good stuff and spoken to some really good people, haven't we?
We have. We've been continuing to create new content for Home Fragrance Academy, talk to all of our members as well, and you continue to do our one-to-one calls, don't you, as well, and talk to as many of our members as we possibly can.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying that as well. One-to-one calls, I do them every single week. Yeah, it's been great, and we're speaking with lots of people that we're helping to grow their business with. People that we're directly helping with email marketing and social media marketing and stuff, but also people who are taking some of our courses or are a member of ours, and they reach out for some help. And it was a few weeks ago, wasn't it? I spoke to Andy, who is one of our students based in Canada, and they started, husband and wife, just like us. They started in their basement in their house from working from home. And he said that after working with us for a few weeks, they've hit their first 6-figure month.
It's an incredible feeling, isn't it? Not just for him and his wife as well, for their business growth, but it just feels incredible for us, doesn't it? Knowing that we've managed to help them to kind of get there.
It does. It's one of those ones where, like, you know, everything that we teach is stuff that we did for Cosy Aromas, and it worked. And we know it works because we're seeing people do it, but actually have someone say, look, guys, this really did work. It kind of makes me realise that, you know what, we kind of do know what we're talking about at times.
Yeah. It kind of makes you feel a bit emotional as well, doesn't it? It's like, oh my God, that's amazing that we've kind of helped even just a tiny little bit towards that.
Yeah, it's brilliant. But of course, you know, he's the person who did the work. Him and his wife did the work. We just kind of guided them down the route of where we feel they should go. But yeah, otherwise it's been great. Yeah, and over the past 4 months, getting set up here in Cyprus is one thing, but also keeping HFA on the road, doing good stuff, making sure that we're helping people as best we can. We're doing that, aren't we? We're helping lots of people, but also creating new products and thinking about what the next phase is for Home Fragrance Academy.
Yeah, it's almost been like a bit of a reset, hasn't it, really? Not just the move for us personally, but also for the business, because we're inspired and fired up to be able to bring HFA to the next level. It's then a case of working out what that next level is, but not just for HFA, but for all of the people that watch HFA and follow us, and, you know, the ones that actually want to grow their business. What can we do to help them better?
Yeah, and in 2 months' time, Home Fragrance Academy is actually 3 years old.
That's crazy.
We've been doing it full time for 2 years, and it will be 3 years old. So basically what we've done is in that whole time, we have worked with hundreds and hundreds of home fragrance people.
Yeah.
Whether that's directly one-to-one, through our membership, through courses, all that kind of stuff, like hundreds. Probably, I think it's like 1,100 actually we've worked with.
And varying degrees of companies as well. So really small, just starting out, to quite a lot larger, have warehouses and staff and things like that as well. So we've had quite a diverse range of people we've been helping, haven't we?
We have, yeah. And what we've realised is over that time, we've realised that most home fragrance business owners have the same shared problem. And it's just getting consistent sales within their business, right?
Yeah.
So we have built loads of products, haven't we? Like we help you with Instagram. We've got a little kit for Instagram. We've got a kit to help you with your CLP labels.
Yeah.
We've got courses for email marketing, all that kind of stuff, all these little things. And people have been taking them and have been implementing things, and it's all been sort of helping that tiny little segment of what it takes to run a business. But actually, the crux of the problem remains the same, and it's they want to build consistent sales. Now, it could be that these people are only getting 3 or 4 or 5 orders a day on a good day. Some days they might be getting 0. Some days they might be getting 1. And what they want is 5 orders consistently every single day.
Yeah.
Or it could be companies that are getting 120 orders a day, but they need to get to that 150 mark per day. It's consistency. It depends. It doesn't matter what level you're at. It's just we realise that people just need more orders, but consistently.
Yeah, and I've also found quite a lot of people I've spoken to just get overwhelmed and confused about what to work on as well. They feel kind of like there's so many things and so many hats they have to wear that they don't actually know which way to go.
That's it, yeah. And I think from a business point of view, from Home Fragrance Academy's business point of view, it would be so easy for us just to create loads and loads of courses that will help you solve these individual things, but won't actually deliver the full thing that you need to do, the full system, the secret, if you like. And we could do that, but we're not. That's not what we want to do. We started Home Fragrance Academy to genuinely help people grow a business, because we know how difficult it is, right? Especially in testing times and times where competition's at an all-time high.
Yeah, and costs of everything are just keep increasing as well.
Exactly. So what we've decided to do is strip back everything that we learned in the 8 years of running Cosy Aromas, and we've put together a course that we've called the Consistent Sales System. And it's just a 7-step course, 7 lessons. It takes an hour and a half to go through, but it's one of these ones where it's like there's no fluffy templates, there's no high polished videos, nothing like that. This is just raw from the brain, from experience. We lived it, we did it, and now we're telling you the exact system you should implement to get these sales coming in consistently.
Yeah, it's simple to follow, easy to implement these things as well, isn't it? And that's one of the important things, is the way we've broken it down is it's easy to follow. Yeah. But then you get to the end of your video, if you then action those things straight away, it's a lot better for your business, isn't it, than like just writing notes, think I'll get back to that later. Whereas the way you've created it is in blocks of 7, isn't it? So it just makes it easier to be able to implement straight away. Exactly.
These things can be so overly complicated if you want them to be. And that's what I try, and when I'm having one-to-one calls with people and I'm chatting to them via email, I try and make things sound as simple as they possibly can be, because actually it is simple.
Yeah.
But people try to overcomplicate it. I used to always overcomplicate it, but actually the simpler systems worked. And so those 7 steps, which are covered in the Consistent Sales System course, is the first step is profit and pricing. This is a simple lesson that just talks about where you should be profit-wise and how you should price your products properly. Now, I've covered that stuff a lot before, but times change, things change, opinions change, and what worked 4 or 5 years ago might not necessarily work now, although it's loosely there or thereabouts. So that's the first thing. We just want to get that done, so you're charging the right amount, because it doesn't matter what system you've got in place. If you are not charging enough for your products and there's not enough profit in there, then you just won't be able to scale.
No, there's no good getting consistent sales if you're not making enough money with the sales you've got.
You can get hundreds and hundreds of orders if you want, hundreds of orders a day, but I promise you, you will be flat out, you will be not making any money, and you will just be completely burnt out.
Yeah, and that's no good for anybody.
No. So that's the first thing to get right. Step 2 is when we really build your no-brainer offer. This is the offer, two types. The first one is offers for brand new customers. How do you attract them in? How do you really develop an offer which is so good that they will feel silly not taking you up on it?
You've got to entice them in, don't you?
Exactly. And secondly, it's a no-brainer offer for your existing customers as well.
Yeah, because they're very different, aren't they? They're a very different demographic there, and they need different things. So you need to make sure you've got an offer for each.
Exactly. And so we cover that in detail. Step 3 is when we talk about attention and content. So how to create content and the type of content you should be creating to build attention, and then what you can and how you really sort of build on that content and amplify it as well using ads and things. So that's a really key one, because the rest of the whole system is all based on that. Yeah. If you don't have attention on your business, you're not going to make any sales, right?
Yep.
So that's a very important step. And we show you how to do that through organic content. It's what we do for ourselves at Cosy Aromas. It's what we do for ourselves now at Home Fragrance Academy. Our students are doing it. And also, Tamar and I, we have our own little sort of channel, Facebook page called Paul and Tamar in Cyprus. Give it a follow if you want. It's where we just document stuff that we're getting up to here.
Yeah.
And what we've seen is organic reels on Facebook are exploding at the moment.
They really are. I recorded a video of just the rain outside the other day, put it on, it's got over 40,000 views.
Rain in Cyprus?
Yeah, I know. It's because it's been the winter.
So yeah, we talk about attention and content. And step 4 is where we capture that audience. So we capture them via email. We've got their attention now. We get their email address. How we do that, that's one of the most important things, because you've got to build that database. You build that database up, that gives you people to market to who will buy from you.
Yeah. You need to make sure you own your audience, don't you?
Yeah. And number 5 is when we go through emails that will generate sales. This is where a lot of people get hung up and get a bit confused. When I'm talking to home fragrance business owners, a lot of people don't put enough emphasis, effort and appreciation into email marketing and what it takes to build a really good email database, email list, well nurtured, that generates sales. If you do it properly, you'll get open rates of 40, 50, 60%, click-through rates of 3 to 4, 5%, and that will be a big part of your revenue, a massive part of revenue. So if you're listening to this now and your open rates, your click rates are rubbish, you're not really sending emails only when you can be bothered, or you don't really feel like when you send an email it does anything, then that is going to be a very, very important step for you to take.
Yeah. I think it's a very undervalued resource, isn't it, email marketing? And it's not something that without you I would have ever thought about myself.
Yeah. Number 6 is when we start talking about traffic and retargeting. So we've captured their attention via content, we're capturing their email address as well. And now it's building on that traffic. So that's when we start implementing some Facebook ads to target people that have been engaging with you already and building sales and getting those first time orders coming through. That's the part, along with step 5 where we talk about email, step 6 where we're talking about traffic and retargeting. That's where you're actually converting these visitors into first time customers.
So you have to have had everything lined up in the start to then be able to target them properly, don't you?
Exactly. And then step 7 is when we go over, which is the final step. And this is where we talk about repeat customers and building a community, which is where you're going to make the profit in your business. If you don't have a proper retention engine where you're converting brand new customers into repeat customers, then you are losing so much money. And I know that you're not going to be profitable if you're just relying on the first time orders.
Yeah.
Cosy Aromas, we had 60% customer retention rate at scale. This is as well. This is at 200 plus orders per day. 60% of them were from existing customers.
That's an amazing figure. It's a really high figure, but it's not an anomaly, is it? Because lots of our students are doing the same thing as well, aren't they?
That's it. You implement this, you get this done right, and you're gonna have that as well. So you can imagine this system here. So firstly, we're sorting out your profit and pricing first and foremost. Let's make sure you actually can make some money out of this. And then we develop the offers you're going to be targeting these people with. We're then getting attention. We're then capturing your audience via email. We're sending them emails.
The right email.
The right emails to get them to place orders with you. At the same time as doing that, we're retargeting people and building traffic to your website to your no-brainer offer. Once they place that order, we're then putting them into your retention system to get them coming back time and time again.
When you lay it out like that, it does sound very simple.
It's simple, and that's the point of this. This consistent sales system is a simple system. But the thing is, a lot of people, they will try and do all of this all at once and really sort of knuckle down and get it all done. But actually, you don't need to either. It will work in drips and drabs. You can work on the no-brainer offer. You can work on capturing your audience. Long as they're all done, you want to really kind of focus on what is the bit that you're really kind of struggling with at the moment.
Yeah.
That's the part you want to focus on.
But how would somebody know exactly what the bit is they're struggling with? If they feel like really overwhelmed and really confused, how are they going to pinpoint which bit they need to work on first?
Well, this sounds like this has been staged, doesn't it? I promise you it hasn't. But guess what, guys? We have a scorecard. Nicely done. No, we have a scorecard. It takes you less than 60 seconds to do. You answer a few questions, and then once you've gone through this, at the end, it will give you a score based on your sales system, what we're rating your sales system as a percentage out of 100, of course. And then it will highlight the parts that you need to work on, and it will tell you what to do. Yeah. We're having people fill that in at the moment, and I get to see the results, and seeing some of those come through is quite interesting, actually. There's all different stages of business.
Being able to see that as well makes it a bit easier for us to be able to tailor our content to help people as well, doesn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And that's it, really. So I would recommend you go to our website, homefragrance.academy, and you'll see a link to our sales system scorecard. Take that scorecard, see what results you're getting, and it will highlight the parts of your business that need work, the part of this system, this 7-step system that needs work. And then if you wanted to take the course, the Consistent Sales System course, that's also on our website as well.
Yeah, that's on the top of the navigation, isn't it? So you can easily find everything.
And if you're watching on YouTube, both of these things are going to be linked in the description below. Yeah. So that gives you an idea of what we've been up to over the past 4 months. Moving to Cyprus was absolutely wonderful and completely exhausting.
Very exhausting.
But yeah, as you can tell, we've been quite inspired. We're really kind of honing Home Fragrance Academy into helping people build those consistent sales in their business. That's the key thing. Everything else are just little elements of building consistent sales. Yeah,
because that's all we want for everybody, isn't it? To be able to have their sales system right and to be able to grow, be profitable and hit their goals.
Exactly. There you go. So that's it, guys. That was a very short episode, but we just wanted to give you a little insight as to what we've been up to, just to let you know that we're back. These podcasts are coming back.
We are still here, guys. Don't leave.
So if you're listening on Apple and Spotify, then obviously give it a thumbs up, rate it. If you're on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment as well. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Let us know what you'd like to see in future podcast episodes as well, because we're going to get back to a proper routine of recording these, aren't we, as well?
We are indeed, yep. That was episode 42 of the Together We Grow podcast. My name's Paul.
And I'm Tamar, and thank you very much for watching.
And we'll speak to you in the next episode.